Hi all, Hal here with more Space Engineers, and today we need to go find some resource. Actually, we really need to break this thing down too, but we'll take what we can get. So let's go find some. Okay, so we are in need of a lot of different things. Specifically, we need nickel, if we can find it, gold and silver, and cobalt. Nickel and cobalt are probably the two things that we need the most of right now. I'm trying to figure out which asteroid do we want to try for first. Looks like we've got a good candidate over there. See if we can get ourselves aligned to it a little bit better. Now we should have enough thrust to get there pretty easily. Our forward and reverse thrust we actually have a decent amount of power for. Turn that off. So once we get up to speed, that should be good enough. Alright, so now we get to cruise around and take a look. And for those who have noticed, there are two antennas over there. So if you haven't been following along on the build series for this, I did build a small a small ship, a small mining ship, specifically because of the fact that the large drills in this game, we have mods that allow us to do like the twin drills and things like that, the industrial drills, and those gather a ridiculous amount of resource. And I'm trying not to use those types of things in this. I may end up installing them, and if I do, I'll let you all know that I did. But for now, we're going to use the things that are in as much of the vanilla game as possible. Once we get over here, I'll show you what we've done, because I don't want to have, Space Engineers likes to kill me if I get out of the seat when it's flying. So we're gonna take it nice and slow. Looks like there might actually be something of interest over here. Let's see what we got. Could you imagine if we find platinum and basically find everything on this one world, on this one asteroid? That'd be awesome. Alright, so we're going to end up getting a little bit closer because we do have a ore detector on board the ship. And I'm really hoping that that has everything we need. I doubt it will, but we can hope, right? Let's bring this thing in a little closer. See, I can see that the one over there in the distance has, oh, look at that, you have silver. That's a good sign. Make sure. I'm kind of curious to see if that's burning a hole through the ship. Mainly because of the fact that I'm seeing silver, we're seeing iron, ice, very nice, uranium. Now the nice thing is that when you find platinum on a planet, or silver rather, on a planet, you can often find platinum. So I'm kind of curious. Drift us a little bit closer, because we definitely need the silver. So, and since there's uranium here, I'm not going to say no to that. What we may do is we may set up here for a little bit, get some mining going. little closer. And we are now in the shadow of this thing. Alright. We're at complete standstill. That way it doesn't fling us. Because if the ship's moving at all, when you get out of the seat, it sometimes flings you into the wall and kills you. So we've made some changes. Like I said, if you're not following the build series, we have now gotten an actual control room in here. If you come down the stairs here, let's turn the light on. We have obviously gotten one of our gyros online. How much do you need to... Need to get the other ones online as well. Tubes, grids, motors. I might actually have what I need for this. Computers, motors, and grids. Let's grab those first. It's 50 grids? Yeah. I might have this. And if I don't, I can always make it. Take a look at our inventory really quick. We have that. So we have enough to bring a second one online. Okay. We just have to get to the point where we can go grab some of this stuff out. Now, if you'll notice, I am closing doors as we go through because most of the ship is now pressurized. This area still is not. If you go through here, there's a room that is pressurized, but on the other side of that room is still open to space. So come over here. This is our new hangar area. Now, I wasn't paying attention. I left this on extract, and it wasn't supposed to be. So I can't actually depressurize the rooms, which is unfortunate. But, oh well. Is what it is, right? So what we're going to do... Okay, you are turned off. That is perfect. Now... Helps if I put my helmet on before we open the ship to space, right? Alright. So we are going to go in here. We're going to grab the remote control block. We're going to select control. As you can see, we actually have a bunch of things on here. We're going to go... Can I... Oh, you know what? It's because I'm not... I think I have to put a remote control block on the ship itself. Oh. Yeah, I forgot. Hold on. We're gonna go do some mining first. Alright. So we're looking for this. We're going to have it unlock. Turn off the auto lock for now. So yeah, I need to set the ship up, the main ship up with a remote rig so that I can actually do most of this stuff without. It won't be a problem once I have the a connector on this thing. So control. There we go. And now we go look for trouble. Okay. So this little ship handles really, really well. I was actually surprised. Obviously you can see a little bit of drift here because I don't have a whole lot on the lateral thrusters going on. But we have drills, and that's what's important. Alright, so let's go external here. I am so glad that that is a thing again. For a while, you couldn't go to external cameras when you were doing remote control. I don't know why. They thought it was a good idea at one point, so... I am not of the same mind. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and grab up as much of this as we can. And with the... We do have two small cargo blocks on here, but I am finding that they really are not useful. So I will probably rebuild this thing a little bit later. what we'll do is we'll build it around either a large cargo block, a single large cargo block for small ships, or we may go through and just like rebuild it completely from the ground up. But just to show you, basically the small cargo holds, I think, like 3,000 units of ore on these on this setting. We are using the ×10 inventory, I believe. So, alright, now to show you what it actually does, let's go into inventory really quick. Yeah, so just 3.3k, right? The drills themselves hold something like 14. So, so yeah, it's unfortunately not very effective. So, and what you can do is, if you are trying to burrow a hole, you can just basically slowly drift yourself in a circle, and that will hollow out enough room for you to actually mine all the way through a structure if you're trying to. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get as much silver out of here as I can. I'm probably going to take it to about the point where I'm at 10k weight. We'll head back to the ship. Make sure we are actually clear. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and keep mining. We will be right back. And we're back. Alright, so we pulled a little bit of iron, or not iron, but uranium, a little bit of silver, and a little bit of ice. Okay, you know, like 30k of each or something like that. Just enough to get us going, right? Alright, so let's go ahead and get this thing back. We're going to go ahead and drag our view around. And that should be about where we need it to be. Okay. So we need to come down just a little bit. And yes, at some point I will actually put a real flight seat on this thing. But basically right now we're just trying to keep it as minimal as possible. We will need to go out, and actually let's go ahead and do that now. Because we need to reset this thing. So we're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to tell it to auto lock. It is unlocked. We'll level this out a little bit. At some point I'm going to come in and do some more lighting in here. We have some lighting right now, but it's unfortunately... Oops, if I do this correctly. Right. But as I was saying, unfortunately it's not the best. So... Why am I... Alright. Okay. A little bit further, that should be good. Oh no, back up a little bit. I think that is locked. Awesome. Right, so I'm going to close that. Am I really out of oxygen? Huh. So I am. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn this one on. And that would be why I've got everything set up the way I do. Alright, So now we get the fun task of moving. Oh, I did actually pick up some stone as well. Let's go ahead and grab the silver. We're gonna start getting this stuff processing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and unload this thing, because as you can see, we've got a bunch of stuff to get out of here, and it's just basically me shuttling stuff back and forth. So I'm gonna do another quick cut, and we will be right back. And we're back. Okay, so just to show you, we ended up with 37k of iron, 20k of uranium. Let's go to refinery. What we're going to do is we're going to kick all of this over. And we ended up with, I think, about close to 40k ice. But we've got a mining carriage over there that's a little close, and I don't think I want to really deal with them. So we're going to get the hell out of here. Let's go ahead and turn that off, because it's just faster. Come on, thank you. Because we're getting within a couple of K here, and that thing is armed. We are not. And I really don't want to have my ship shut up. So, let's go ahead and recharge our supplies here really quickly. There we go. Alright. So we're going to get the hell out of here. Let us head... Where is that thing, first off? Did it jump out? Oh, please tell me it jumped out. Thank you. Alright. So, we've got a couple of more planetoids over there. Asteroids, I guess, would be a better term. We got a big one down there. Oh, let's head second star to the right, straight on till morning, yes? Oh, I forgot to get the other... You know what? Doesn't look like we have anything hostile in the immediate area. Okay. So, I'm going to leave that open. We're going to leave this open. What we're going to do is let's grab the stuff that we need for the gyro. We seem to be okay for right now, so we know we need 50 of these. I probably need a few of these, some of these, some of those, maybe some of these, I don't know. And probably all of those. Let's see how that works out for us. And having all the doors open, we can now just kind of fly around in here. Basically, when we get ready to move out, I'll change out... I already blocked all that off. Yes, yes, okay. But what I can do is this. Alright. Yay! This is one of the reasons why I want to rebuild this thing a little bit. What are we missing? We're missing plates and motors. Okay. I need, what, 4 motors and a crap ton of plates, actually. Let's check our inventory really quickly. Do we have motors? I thought we made some motors. Guess not. Okay. Let's see, do we have enough to make motors is the question. Nope, we are completely out of nickel. Okay. That would be a problem. Actually, how much iron do we have? We've got 37k of iron and some miscellaneous. Okay, so we can actually go ahead and get... Let's go ahead and queue 2,000 plates up. That's going to take a small chunk of what we've got. So we really need to find nickel. That is the mission critical resource. So let's see if we can find some. It just means we have to deal with the very slow turning rate, which is fine. That wasn't good. That looked like something just blew up. What just blew up? Oh, please tell me it was not the small mining ship. So, with some of the latest updates to Space Engineers, We're getting like random things where you start getting the loss of pressure thing, where it looks like something blows up, but it doesn't actually. But sometimes you don't get it, and things actually do blow up. So yeah, we're I'm a little paranoid still. But we do need to cut the rest of this thing off. I wanna. Yeah, so we've got 3 out this way. So the odds are we're gonna find what we're looking for, hopefully. Having said that, I won't be surprised to find out that there is nothing out here. Alright, so let's go ahead and zoom out here a little bit. Yeah, I'm not going after the unknown signals unless they're ridiculously close by. Mainly because of the fact that they keep popping up every few minutes, so... Alright, get just out there. Once we have the... What is that? That's either a very small asteroid, or that is the remnants of something. That might just be a very small asteroid. Wow, there's all sorts of stuff over here. Holy crap. That looks like uranium. It's either uranium or platinum. Not sure which. We'll bring the ship in and see. Look, it's actually in the general area. So let's get over here. Almost looks like an alien ship, doesn't it? That's rather cool. Okay, so let's head over here. I'm thinking that's uranium. Actually, it's kind of shiny. That might be platinum. Let's see. Should be coming into range here shortly. What I might do is... That's a whole lot of iron. Holy crap. Iron, silver, platinum, silicon. Oh yes, thank you. Alright. So, the reason why I get the ship in as close as I can is because with the... we have the ore detector up front. And I'm trying to get as much of this stuff covered as possible. And since we're using the big detector, we go full stop. Okay. Always make sure you have come to a complete stop before you get out of the chair. Okay, so we're gonna go here. We'll close this thing up because we are heading out. We don't want to decompressurize the entire... Or I should say depressurize the entire area. Okay, so let me switch out... Oh, you know what? It's because I left the thrusters on, I bet. That caused some damage somewhere. Alright, so I think what I'll do is I'm going to add a new mod to the save. There's a visualization mod that you can get. You put a couple of LCDs in, and now that we have found some silicon, that will make sense to do. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to end up putting an actual control deck in, which will have a status monitor on it, so that we can see what's going on the ship. So if we take damage, it'll show up as a like a red block kind of thing. I've used it before, but I don't use it often. I think with this playthrough, I'm probably going to use it a little bit more than I have been. Alright, so we want to have you set... Whoop. Let's go ahead and have you depressurize. Looking for O2 to be none. There we go. And you can always tell when the O2 is gone because the sound changes, because we have the realistic audio turned on. So yeah, I think I'm going to have to set up a switch panel for this thing. Okay. Go here. Remote control. Control. And out we go. So let's go ahead and grab our silicon. And what I may do is I'm thinking about putting a small ore detector on this thing. I haven't decided yet though. So let me know what you think down in the comments below. Think I should put an ore detector on the little mining rig? Because the idea is that it's not really ever going to be out here on its own, hopefully. If it is, something has gone horribly, horribly wrong. But you never know. So we're going to grab this, we're going to grab platinum so we can actually make big thrusters. Big thrusters are good. They let us get places we want to go quickly. So first off, let's grab this. Alright. So, okay. So, I think what I'm going to do is, because like I said before, I know watching people sit here mining is not the most exciting thing in the world. So I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and call this one here. I want to thank you all for stopping in today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did and want to see more, make sure you hit that like button and consider subscribing, because not only do the likes and subscriptions help the channel, they let me know you're enjoying the content. Well, that is one of the best ways to do it. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I hope everyone has a fantastic day. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to throw them down in the section below. And hope to see you back here next time for more Space Engineers. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Ooh, mining silver. Oh, yeah.